Hi, everybody. I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
And we're the Streeters.
Welcome to the ARTyRV Livestream tonight. We're happy to be here.
And it's cold.
And it's cold. And we're so glad to see everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming out tonight. We got a full house again. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
And I see more people coming in. Shaz Ray, Carol R, Emily, Mary, Ray. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray. Good to
Larry,
see you.
Mary. And I said hello to everyone else in the chat, but hello, everyone.
That's right. Hey, everybody. And happy Hanukkah.
And yes, happy Hanukkah. I think it's, the 6th day? Is it the 6th? Or I don't know. I lost track of days.
Yeah, we had a...
we had a little bout with a...
influenza.
With a COVID.
Anyway,
Just a little.
Y'all know we
setback.
We tried to stay so healthy for about 3 years, and anyway, we got a bout with it last week. Fortunately, we had our shots, and we just needed some Paxlovid.
Yeah.
And
so
whoever invented that, thank you.
Yeah.
Because we were only down for about 4 days. So
yeah.
But anyway, we're back, and everything's good. We're back in the hot shop. We're making Christmas ornaments. We have a sale going on our for our Christmas ornaments when you buy 2 or more. And we still have up until, I believe it's the 18th, to get them shipped prior to, so you can have them for Christmas, right?
Yeah, 18th is going to be the last day for Christmas shipping. The sale ends on the 17th. I can't guarantee I can get them out on the 18th. So the sooner you order, the better off you're going to be. So plenty in stock. So if you need something, it's 10% off for an order of 2 or more. And yeah, we'll get them right out to you.
Yeah, so we just pass that savings along to you guys, and we appreciate everything. And those of you that have already ordered your ornaments and gotten them, we appreciate your orders this year.
And if you ordered them and we were out for like 5 days,
most everything
went out in the last couple days. A lot of things went out today. Everything will be shipped as of tomorrow.
Yeah, by tomorrow. So yeah, not to
worry. You'll be getting an email, and so we're not that far behind. But
we're back on top, and it's all good. And we're in the studio just working, y'all. So great. Good to see everybody tonight. Let's get some questions. We got some things going on. We got a nice little, but you know what, Barb? I think we ought to go ahead and thank our sponsor for tonight's show. Let's go ahead and thank Sunshine Glassworks for sponsoring tonight's show. And don't forget, when you're looking for tools or a specific color of glass, give Sunshine a call. They'll be happy to help you out with your project. And I'm just sitting here thinking I've got a green tie on. I've got my green Christmas lights on, and I know that I shared this with y'all a couple weeks ago, but I want you to know you still have time if you really want a really pretty green glass for Christmas. Y'all, this is the Wismax 708 LL. This is incredibly beautiful, and you still have some time to get it ordered and get it in and get a project done out of it. So
perfect Christmas green.
Perfect Christmas green. I just wanted to share this with you again tonight.
And Sunshine had that in stock last time we checked.
Yes, they did. So basically the 708 is the green, and the LL, of course, we know that it's a streaky. So, but anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and thank you, Sunshine, for sponsoring the ARTyRV channel.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Yes. And hey, Jennifer. Thank you. Jennifer sent me a message today, and we're going to talk more
about that message.
Thank you so much.
That's great.
I love when our viewers find out some really good information and send it our way, because I was really overwhelmed about tonight's show. I was trying to think, well, what is something really nice we could share with our...
Yeah, because we have never been down for 5 days. So.
Yeah, with our viewers. And so we were... Jennifer sent me a message and gave me some really good information. I said, that's it. That's what we need to talk about.
That's what direction we're going tonight, that's for sure.
So I guess you saw the little clip about the Silberschnitts.
Yeah.
And
all right, so we have a question. I guess they're going to start right there at Lena. Yeah. Down.
Karen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me go up to the questions, Ed, and let me find out what they are, and then we'll start from there. You see any right there? Okay.
No.
Is Karen the first
Yeah,
one?
I guess Karen's the first one.
Karen, is there any opinion and better made glass company than whom?
Yeah, then whom, hon? All glass has been, whether it's made in Europe or here in the States, a lot of it has been made for over 100 years. Some of it's been made for even, several hundred years. And I don't think there's any particular glass that's better than others because they all are very specific in what they do and what realm of art they create with their glass. So the art glass industry is exactly what that is. It's an art glass industry, and these guys and these men and women that mix these colors and everything in these factories are very, very talented. I don't think there's any one glass that's better than anyone else's. There are some glasses that are better than others. And just like kind of like how pretty is the glass? Well, you know what? All the glass is pretty. And again, Karen, some glass is prettier than others. So if it's not annealed correctly, you have a little bit of problem cutting it, but you're still going to be able to make it work. The glasses that I think that are probably annealed the best is Wismac and Kokomo, and I don't use Oceanside at all. So that's cool. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, so question from Lena. Now we're at Lena.
Hey, Lena, sorry.
Sorry, Lena. I'd like to start at the top because it gets really confusing as the night goes on.
And really confusing this week.
Can any type of ball chain be used as decorative trim?
You know what? I would think so. I would think any the problem you're going to have maybe is being able to solder it.
Right. That's what she's asking.
Yeah. So not all of the ball chain is going to be, but the ball chain, if you're talking about with the little balls on it, that's copper anyway.
It is, right?
Yeah. So they oxidize really well. You can solder them to anything. Yes, use the ball chain because they're still making them out of copper. They're not usually
painted or coated gold or painted or anything like that.
They're not.
That would be the only thing that would get in the way.
Wow, that's a great idea, Lena, to make your simple design on your pieces. Awesome. They are copper, though, so yeah, go ahead and use them. Remember, they're going to get really hot really quick, though, Lena.
Don't put your finger anywhere near it because that heat travels on that copper.
Yeah, and they're going to get hot really quick, but what a great idea. Good question, Lena. Thank you. Hope you guys are well.
Can't wait to see that project. Okay, Carmen Sparks asks, when working with lead cane that has oxidized a little and won't take solder, what is the best tools used to scrape the cane back to shiny so it will accept solder?
Well, what I do if I have taken a little bit longer than I feel necessary to get the window ready to be soldered and everything, and those joints do oxidize, what I have is a 1/4 inch shank on a 1.5 that up, and I clean the solder joints with that wire brush in my drill. Don't waste your time trying to scrape it and all that stuff, man. That's just going to take forever. Time is money. Get a drill, put a wire brush inside the drill and clean those joints right away. Boom, solder them and move on to the next one. And I think we have a video where I'm actually restoring a window, and I clean the solder joints with that drill and the wire brush inside attached to the drill. Fortunately, the drill that I have is the chuck is on the side, and it's really nice because it's an angle. It allows me to get right in there. And if you'll watch that video, you'll see the kind of drill that I'm talking about. And it's just a 1/4 inch shaft with a stainless steel wire brush attached to the shaft that's round, and it cleans lead up like nobody's business. So wear a mask because you're stirring up dust and you're going to be working with lead dust, but just wear a dust mask. Get those joints cleaned up.
That would be good. Then you wouldn't fill your studio with the lead dust.
Yeah, and the other thing.
That's my thought.
Well, the other thing I was going to say, Barb, is while you're cleaning that, just hold this small shop vac to the edge and wear your mask, clean it, and let the shop vac suck all the dust into the vacuum cleaner.
That's the worst thing is lead dust and glass dust. Two bad things.
Yeah,
wear a mask.
That's two bad things, Barb.
Two bad things. I'm sorry.
Well, that's one bad thing about two bad things.
Bad thing. Okay.
Well, that's one bad thing about two bad things, Barb.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, we're good. I'm
Thank
so
you,
happy
Ed.
that you're
Thank
feeling
you.
better.
Me too. Okay, Mary Kay wants to know, soldering. I can tin until the cows come home. I struggle to get the rounded bead. Are there any tips? Is it supposed to have the bead? Is it structural or aesthetic only? Good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, if you're soldering, if you're having trouble getting the bead on the outside, turn your on the outside edges if you're working, like this. The other thing you have to keep in is this has to stay level all the time while you're soldering. So you may have a problem with that. If you're having trouble running a bead this way, and I'm just showing you this because it's easy to see, I think. It's pretty easy to see. Mm-hmm. So if you're having trouble running a bead this way, like if you were going to solder this together, if you watch, we have a video where we teach you how to touch and go solder, and it's very informative, and what it does is it builds up your confidence through teaching you how to solder, so that eventually you do run a bead, and the very first time you run that bead, you'll be on your way. But try the touch and go soldering tips that are available on our videos. And the answer to your question is no, I don't think it's aesthetic. It's the way it needs to be if you're going to do copper foil.
Yes, it would be a better aesthetic.
Yeah,
yes.
It would look much better, and people would say that it was finished, I think. So.
Yeah, it would be a better aesthetic. And
but watch our videos.
Is it structural?
Yeah.
That was a question.
Of course, yeah, it's going to be stiffer.
Yeah, we have a whole entire playlist on soldering. And then that last soldering video, the touch and go. And you can go into the contents of that video and go straight to that and practice with the touch and go and then move on.
Yeah, and the whole key to soldering is getting your temperature right. And if your iron does not have a rheostat or a temperature control in it, you need to get a temperature control for your iron. That's all. And you'll find that'll change if you're not working with a rheostat and you don't have a Hacko iron, then if you'll get a rheostat for your iron, for your regular Weller 100 watt iron, doesn't matter if it goes to 960 degrees or 740. If you'll get a rheostat, your work will change, and you'll change yourself.
You'll be able to better control the temperature so that you can solder at the speed that you can solder at to make a nice bead.
The whole thing about hot solder is fast. Yeah. And if you got it too hot and you're not working fast, it's not going to look good.
Now, if you're a pro and you're working fast,
crank it up.
You crank it up. But when you're learning, you don't need that speed. What you need is the techniques.
And control.
Control.
You need control. That's right.
Thank you for that question.
We appreciate it.
Let's move on. Carol R. has a question. Can you please review how to use the grouser pliers from the other side, not the down and away side?
Yeah, I guess I got a ball. We'll do
that
during.
Right there?
Yeah, we'll do that during glass chat. If you want to use the grousing side, you're gonna make a mess, and we'll wait and make a mess when we make a mess. But that's a good question.
You can do it without making a mess, can't you? Try. I don't know. It depends on the glass, right? We'll see.
Well,
it is kind of messy.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway,
it's a mess.
Yeah, he's got a box.
I got a box.
He's good. Okay, we'll do it.
All right.
I don't want to scare him.
Light it up.
Oh, you want to do it now?
Light it up.
Light her up. Okay.
Oh,
whoa.
That is a pretty nasty looking box.
That's a terrible box. That box looks awful. There you go. There's a box.
We got a box and a box, y'all. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Hang
Get
on.
a box, first step.
So first step, you get a box. Now, and we all know two things about our grousing pliers, everybody. One, the top jaw is square, the bottom jaw is curved. Also, you're going to find that both jaws have little tiny teeth in them. So if you want to pull down and away, I don't need to show you how to cut glass. So when you pull down and away, your top jaw or your flat jaw is on the top, and you're down and away. Okay. So, but sometimes you might want to get a little bit of this out of there like that, maybe. So what you're going to do is you're going to start.
Put your glasses on.
Definitely wear safety glasses, y'all. And you can use the back end of your grousing pliers, and that's what these are for. To grouse. Now, I restored a window one time that had 24 jewels around the center of it. And in those 24 jewels, each one of those was ground in half by using, so you can see how that comes out right there. So you don't only just use the back jaw. If you're trying to learn how to use your grousing pliers, you don't just use the back jaw, because here's the thing. They work together, okay? Here's what they do. This is what they do. They work together, everybody. They work together. Your top and your bottom jaw work together. They don't work in tandem by themselves. They have to work down and up, down and up, down and up. That's why it's called grousing. You're chipping away at the glass. And this, y'all, is called grousing. So you can, once you get it started, hang on, I'm going to make this a round little hole for everybody. Once you get it, keep it down in the box, because
So you
it's
still have
throwing
the flat on
glass.
the top and the curve on the bottom.
Yeah, I haven't changed my pliers.
Okay.
Do not flip your pliers over, because that's the worst thing you can do. But there you go. You see that nice?
It's just the way you're using the pliers.
Right. It's just the way I'm using them. I'm using them not only with the full jaw, I'm using them the corner. I'm using the corner of the jaw so that I can get in there. And it's going to chip a little bit, but you know what? Every time it chips, a little bit more of that glass comes out. And yeah, you could probably cut this with a saw if that's what you choose to do. But if you need to do it with your grousing pliers, or if you just want to learn how to use your grousing pliers the way they're supposed to be used, try it like this. You know, increase your skills so that you're actually, every time you do something, you're learning. So increase your skills, use your grousing pliers the way they were meant to be used, and create a little something that you can't just cut out with a saw. So, or with your glass cutter. You know, sometimes you can't do that. But your grousing pliers are great for doing a lot of things, and that is just one of them right there. So remember, you don't have to turn your grousing pliers upside down to use them. You're better off to pull the curved jaw up and pull the square jaw down, okay?
Okay.
That's a great way to learn how to use your grousing pliers. And, you know, your grousing pliers, you only have 3 little tools for your hands to cut glass. You have your glass cutter, your grousers, and your running pliers. And it can't get any simpler than that, right?
Okay, guys. Yeah, no, thank you. No, it can't.
What's she doing? Ordering Christmas presents?
Who? Me? No,
Yeah.
I was just looking something up. Scott's with his dad and Steven. They're watching.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Nice to see y'all. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you for all the questions. Bonnie Stewart, yes, ma'am, we're open Wednesday, 10 to 4. We'll see you then. Christine said that the ball chain is nickel plated, some is brass.
Well, the nickel should still stick, because I use nickel plated chain for my jewelry boxes. So
Yeah, brass Will brass work?
Oh yeah, brass will work.
Maybe that's what you were thinking.
Maybe I was thinking it was brass because the chains that I've seen in the past have oxidized and are green. And
Thank you, Christine. Yeah. It's been a long time since we've used that. It's always good to have our viewers chime in with a little bit more
yeah,
information.
but that to be able to use that is awesome.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and if you can't get anything to solder to it, you can always split a piece of copper foil, wrap it around the little nugget on there, and solder it.
Michelle said she's been having cramps in her legs. Is that a sign of lead poisoning? Not that I know of, Michelle, but if you're concerned, contact your doctor.
Right.
We don't give that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't know.
advice. And
Yeah, I'm not sure.
but yes, definitely see your doctor. No, I don't know that that's a sign of lead poisoning. I think that's a sign of low potassium, which
Yeah.
could be. I don't know.
I don't know, but
I'm not
cramps
a
in your
doctor.
legs, yeah.
I'm not a doctor. If you're concerned, I have the same problem, and
Yeah,
I don't have a lead.
Yeah, and I have cramps in my legs all the time.
Thank you, Ray, for sharing that touch and go soldering tips.
Appreciate
we really
that.
appreciate
And
that.
you'll definitely learn a little something about that. And it doesn't matter, soldering fast doesn't tell anybody how good a stained glass artist you are. Soldering fast just means you've developed the technique and can move faster than everyone else.
Well, if you're soldering fast, you're probably making a little bit more profit. So.
Well, that's true too. You got to think about that.
If you're doing a good job, right? That
Right.
would be the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary Kay. She uses a rheostat with her Heiko.
Okay,
Looking
good.
to change for the better. Okay. Down and away is sacred, Rosie. Okay.
Rosie.
Now I know why sometimes I shatter the glass. I'm trying to get to the questions. I am Alan has a question.
Hey.
I have a pane of Florentine farmhouse glass. It
Awesome.
cleaned up beautifully, but it's much thicker than the modern glass. Any tips on working it? Is it better to use it with lead or foil?
I think I would. It's probably 5/32, I am Alan. You say Florentine? He found
Yes.
some Florentine. Yeah, because I have some in the back, and I'm pretty sure it's 5/32. So yeah, you could use a high heart lead on that. Otherwise, you'll probably find yourself having to use 1/4-inch foil, which is going to waste a lot of. Oh wow, Rochelle.
Oh,
which is
Rochelle,
really going to
you're
waste
so
a lot of
sweet.
solder. So if you have some high heart lead, I think I would do it in that. And that Florentine, y'all, is one of the most beautiful glasses. There you go.
There we go.
Hey, green and purple and red. It matches all of our clothes tonight, Barb.
That is awesome.
Rochelle,
thank
thank you.
Rochelle.
Thank
I
you.
really
Merry
appreciate
Christmas to
that.
you.
Merry Christmas. And thank you for that beautiful card you sent. That was so that is so beautiful. I have it on my desk. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it really was beautiful. And Barb, you know what? We've received quite a few cards from a lot of
Yes.
our viewers, and thank you all very much.
Yes, we do appreciate it, and we're very grateful, and it cheers us up every time we go to the mailbox. So thank you, guys.
Yeah, and Texas Tom said thanks for chiming in on his painting
Now,
for him,
he
so I'm
did
glad we could
say
help him
he
out.
did say something. He wasn't real happy with the color. Is that what he said?
Or was he happy with the color?
Were you happy with your color?
Hang on, we'll try and find you there, Texas Tom.
Yeah, it went down. Let me know, Tom. I'm trying to find your
It's up further, I think, isn't it?
text. Oh, he's still here. He said that's a sign of old age, the leg cramps.
The leg cramps, yeah.
Well, we don't know how old she is, but
Older age.
oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she started soldering inside. That's why she would. Maybe you've been on your legs. Maybe you've been standing a lot more than normal. Maybe that's it. Hydrate. Yes, hydrate.
Were you weren't happy with the color of glass that you used because for that symbol, if you could use a bronze window pane glass and then use your black tracing on top of that, I'm thinking it might give you the color that you're looking for. But the tint of the glass would be bronze. And take a look at it, Texas Tom. Maybe that'll help you.
He's talking about the paint, I think. He's not sure about. Is that what it is?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he was talking about the color that he painted on. Because
Oh, okay.
the bronze glass with that particular symbol that he's working with.
I see.
I'm thinking the bronze glass might work a little better with the tracing black. It's a tough symbol to work with.
New T-shirt, down and away and touch and go. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I was just Michelle said something.
What?
Oh,
What?
she said her an age there when one of our viewers said getting old is.
Okay, I'm looking for questions.
Okay, there's one from Susan B.
Okay, if your glass is thick, would it make sense to grind down the edge to make it thinner? Like bevel it?
Well, typically, a lot of people will grind the edge down if they're using a textured glass, right, Barb? Mm-hmm. And you instead of grinding it this way, you'll flip it up a little bit, and we'll grind it this way to allow the foil to wrap better and give you a better bite. So yeah, if you're having to, you want to put it in lead cane as well, then what you're going to want to do is, go ahead and grind that edge and try and use a high heart lead that you can stuff it in there for.
Yes. So Texas Tom is looking for a natural skin tone. Texas Tom.
That's the antique, the G&A.
No, on the color on the glass is good. He's looking for the paint color. He's not. He needs to find the paint color. We should be able to look in our notes and find that for him.
Yeah, because the skin tone is
in your glass painting notes.
Yeah. Tom, give me a day or two. Barbara's making a note right now, and let me see if I can find a color, a flesh tone.
Tom, I know I have that information somewhere.
I think we even have the paint.
Why?
The part number. We would have the part number, the flesh tone.
And then you could do a little test, Tom. You could take, how many color paints did you get? And then you could mix them up.
Yeah, because I know I had to, in order to create a very specific color of feather on the Carolina Wren and the Merle's Inlet project, we had to use 3 different shades of.
Yeah, that's tricky. And the paint changes when it's fired, Tom. So even if you think you got a flesh tone, you may not have a flesh tone. Right. I haven't actually done any flesh tones, but Ed has done flesh tones, and I know you have notes.
Yeah, I'm sure I have notes.
We'll see what we can
find, Tom. You got a day or two to wait on us, and we'll try and touch base with you.
I'll check in on Facebook and see how you're doing. But tomorrow I'll look it up for you. Okay. Is there a chance we could see how you apply copper strip on a finished piece to give it strength?
If I had some copper foil work going on, that was big enough to justify it, yeah, that'd be fine. We when we get a big copper foil project where it requires the reinforcing, then I'd be happy to show you all how to put it. But remember now, if you're going to use the copper restrip, it goes in between the glass and it goes all the way from one end to the other. So you really need to, if it's gonna be reinforcing, you can't have a bunch of breaks in it, because that doesn't do anybody any good. So you have to when you're designing your window, all of that has to be here first, because you're using it as reinforcing to keep it together. So you want to make sure that all that design work is done prior to the fabrication.
Yeah, but I don't think we've done a video explicitly on that, and we don't have any copper foil work going on.
We do a lot of lead work, so we do have some rebar work coming up, but right now there's no large copper foil work right now. So
to where we have to use that, right?
Yeah, they're reinforcing. So.
Do you use copper foil with lead cane? That was Bonnie's question.
We do. We mix the two together, and we also have videos on that show you how to mix the two together by fabricating the copper foil part first and then inserting it into the lead cane window. So.
Okay, Jennifer has Carol R has a question. Can you recommend a paint for adding detail if you don't have a kiln?
Oh, wish Magali was here because she uses those paints, and
We have some on our Amazon page. If
yeah,
you go
that's right. We put them there.
If you go to the Amazon page under the storefront, our storefront, the Streeters storefront, you can get the link in the description
Right.
of the video. Yeah, we have that. We have that paint. And
We
it
do.
goes
That's
in
very
a microwave. It's microwave paint.
That's right. It's microwave. It's like what?
I can't think of the name of it.
I
But
can't
we have
either.
it.
But
Magali uses it and recommends it.
Magali uses it quite a bit.
And
so.
she's not here tonight. She's at choir with her daughter. Okay. Can you recommend a paint? Okay. Jennifer E. I'm planning to do my first Justin Benke pattern, the Raven. And I'm planning to use Van Gogh glass for several parts of it. I've seen people mention that you need to treat the back of the glass.
You do, Jennifer, and because the Van Gogh glass is silvered, just like a mirror. So what you want to do after you cut it is you want to sand the edges, and then you want to
Sand the edges, not grind it.
Sand, don't grind it. And then you want to seal that back edge of it with clear fingernail polish. And then you can insert it into your work.
Now, do you add that fingernail polish to the glass and then add the tape, copper foil tape?
If you need, if you're doing copper
Let it
foil or
dry.
lead, I'm not sure what you're doing, Jennifer, but
Let
either
it
one.
dry and then add the tape to it.
Yeah, the edges will definitely have to be finished with the copper foil.
So that just will protect. Also on our Amazon page, we have the spray that you can spray the back of the mirror that protects it.
Right.
So that's made by spray away.
Right. So the Van Gogh glass is basically mirrored glue chip. It's really pretty.
Yeah. Okay. As long as I got as long as I need. Okay, he's got. Oh, so you have time to experiment. We can find the perfect color.
Yeah. Let me see if we can't, because out of all the paints that we have in the paint boxes in the rooms.
Oh, Susan B has the name of the paint.
Okay.
Pebeo.
Thanks, Susan.
Just bake in the toaster oven, she said.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, so you don't need a microwave.
That's nice.
Do we have a store? Yes, we're located at 708 12th Avenue. We work for Conway Glass. Well, we own Conway Glass. Those of you that are watching on the reruns,
Yeah,
or
that's
this
right.
is your first night here, maybe you don't know who we are. We are Ed and Barb Streeter, and we own Conway Glass, and we've owned Conway Glass for over 36 years, maybe more, almost 38 years.
38 years.
And
we are a very large stained glass and blown glass creative center here in Conway, South Carolina.
we're a little small business, but
We are.
do a lot of
we
work.
do a lot of work. We are a very small business. So there's three of us here in the facility, along with a couple of part-time people. And
So we work on big projects, and we have an online presence. We also blow glass, and we sell ornaments year-round. And we blow glass October through March. And then we teach stained glass classes here in the studio year-round.
And you know what? Because it's Monday night, we're not just here whenever we feel like it on Monday night. We are here every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we have to be. We depend on y'all just like y'all depend on us. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's awesome to have everybody here, right, Barb?
Yes, it is. Mimi asked if Magali uses the Pebeo paints. Yes, she does.
Yes, she does. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Magali uses it, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, everybody give us a thumbs up if you haven't.
Thank you,
if you haven't
everybody.
subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We really appreciate it.
Oh, and guess what, Barb?
What?
We have 21,703 subscribers.
Yay.
So
That's
we
good.
should, y'all, we hope to hit 22,000 next Monday night, right before Christmas. So that would be awesome.
Yes. And we're currently, to tell you a little bit more about what we do here, we are currently working with the South Carolina Arts Commission. They've awarded us a grant. So we're redoing our YouTube studio, and we're going to show you the process along the way. Right now, I just have a bunch of boxes. And
that are full of
unopened.
really cool stuff, unopened, because here's the thing. We don't have anywhere to put them yet, so why unpack them and then just have them laying around? So we're leaving them boxed up. Looks like we got some big Christmas presents.
So we're
for
having
Christmas.
to get rid of a lot of stuff to make room for the new YouTube studio. And
Yeah, we
appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
So so we match. So what we're doing is we're matching the money that you guys make. We match it, and then also South Carolina Arts Commission matches it. So it's a pretty good win-win all the way around
So
for
all
you
of your,
guys and us.
all of your donations that come in on super chats and super stickers, we appreciate that, and it all goes to our grant fund to upfit our new YouTube studio, and it's greatly appreciated, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yes, we do appreciate it. We can't do it without you, and we appreciate.
And we wouldn't want to.
We appreciate every view.
We
really do.
We really appreciate it, because several years ago we never would have thought that we would have such a following and have met such great people. So thank you all very much.
It's amazing, right? Okay. Thank you, Scott. We love you too.
Thank you.
Get the whole family here watching the show. Oh, they got the whole family there. Yay! Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. And
Yes.
thank you, Scott. That's awesome, man.
Well, I think it's time to discuss the Great Silberschnitt
Problem.
Running Plier debate.
Yeah. Oh,
We
Carol,
need to talk
thank
about
you.
it. Carol, thank you so much.
Like I said,
How nice.
It all goes to help with our part of the grant money. So it's awesome.
Thank you so
Our
much.
matching
We
part.
do appreciate
So that's
it.
awesome. So.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Oh, thank you guys so much. So hey, yeah, let's go into the I guess the close-up camera maybe, Barb, and we're going to talk a little bit about.
Yeah.
So
I want to thank Jennifer for Jennifer E. sending us a little message today. We're talking about the Silberschnitts and the problems people are, every time we talk about it, I always get at least one comment. I get 10 that say I love them. I get one that says I hate them. So let's talk about that. Do
Yeah,
you love them or do you hate them?
Well, I like them since I got them from Bowl. I like them, and after reading this little article that Jennifer E sent us, I want to thank her first of all. Thanks, Jennifer. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Mom and Dad. Hi. So just wanted, I can see where at the factory they could get this mixed up. Okay, and the big dilemma is that these were coming to some people. And this is how the top jaw is marked. Just like in these running pliers, the top jaw is marked with a screw. You see that? Okay. So they have their logo on here. Silberschnitt, made in Germany, right on the top of the plier. Well, some of the pliers, y'all, were coming with the round disc screwed into the top and the rectangular disc screwed into the bottom. And what that did was make the pliers work upside down because they tell you to use them with the logo on top. So this is what was happening. Just going to cut a small piece of glass. Everybody knows how to cut glass, but you know what? I'm not really going to mess this up too bad because I at least want to use my square. All right, and this is white glass. So if I take my Silberschnitts and they come to me like this, and I'm like, what in the world? What in the world? What in the world? So, it's just not going to work. But if you turn them over, okay. So what Silberschnitt is saying to you is sometimes in the factory they put the rubber grommets the one on the bottom goes on the top, and the one on the top goes on the bottom. It's a very simple thing. It's in manufacturing, y'all. Undo this little screw right here. Undo this little screw right here. Flip the things around yourself, and let's get on with the Silberschnitt Running Pliers. These things are the optimum tool for your toolbox. And just because it takes a few minutes to flip these little rubber ends over to make the pliers work correctly because of a simple manufacturing, the guy could be dyslexic. Who knows? He doesn't know the top from the bottom. But anyway, that person, does it. So if you'll flip that over, remember, this is the top jaw. It says Silberschnitt made in Germany. This right here, this is a die cast logo. This has nothing to do other than it's a die cast logo. This is the name of the pliers. The square jaw or the rectangular jaw goes on the top. The round jaw with the button in the middle goes on the bottom, and your pliers work like that, y'all.
So if you're running a straight line, how do you put the...
just like that, right
just
there.
Like that, so that...
Just like that. Hang on. There you go. Just like that. That's a straight line. Now, if I want to chase that around, I can turn that head sideways.
Oh, I see.
And I can turn that head sideways again, and I can run glass. Watch this. I can run glass sideways. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Absolutely not. All right, but I'm going to run it sideways.
Put it in the thing.
Okay, ready? Look. I'm running glass sideways, y'all. Why? Because my Silberschnitts say that I can. And you know what Silberschnitt means? Silberschnitt means silver cut in German.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Jennifer, that's awesome, hon. Hey, so, and thanks for sharing that with me and Barbara, because it's awesome. Y'all, I don't know how you feel about the Silberschnitts. I know they're a little bit pricey, but here's the thing. What kind of price can you put on your hand tools that allow your job to be easier and allow you to work more efficiently?
And I just want to say,
what kind of price can you put on that? Nothing.
This video is sponsored by Sunshine, and it's not sponsored by Silberschnitt.
No, it's sponsored by Sunshine.
Although I would love them as a sponsor, this is not sponsored. So this is
they're
totally
not paying us.
a real
they don't pay
review. Based on our opinion, just solely on our opinion.
And I like them because, some of the things I do, like I'm cutting out all this rope now. I got all these rainbow cuts. I don't need a rainbow cut. I just grab my Silberschnitts, turn them sideways, and roll, and just keep popping stuff off. And I love it.
I Am Alan said the dot on the circle acts as a fulcrum.
Yeah, it does this. That's it. It comes right up here.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, here, Barb, let me see your middle finger. Let me see your finger.
Texas Tom says his are backwards.
Okay, Tom, go, buddy. I know, because remember a couple weeks ago you said, I hate those things.
Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Good to hear, Texas Tom. Okay. That's great.
Flip them over. Get a good Phillips head screwdriver and take that apart.
Maureen sent us $10.
Oh, Maureen, thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. Gosh, we're getting closer and closer. So, yeah, we got to show you everything that we're getting. When the tech stuff starts coming in, then we really got some fun stuff.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm the painter. I'm the painter.
I'm still trying to figure it all out, but we're getting there.
We are so excited, though, y'all, because
excited.
Remember, our project started on December the 1st, which was a Friday. And it was so awesome. And then last Tuesday, of course.
And then we got sick. We got sick. Let's see. I'm in my 5th day, so
and I'm in
out
my
of
6th. So.
I get out of isolation tomorrow, actually.
And we're just, we're isolated ourselves to each other and stayed away.
All 3 were sick. So.
Yeah, all 3. The whole house.
The store's been locked down, and it's been crazy.
The phones haven't been being answered because I don't do machines because.
First couple days.
Yeah, Sorry.
Bye.
Hey, if we missed y'all. We did everything we could, but it wasn't us that did this to us.
Sorry we missed you.
Yeah, sorry we missed you. But we're on the upside, and thank you all for all the well wishes, too.
Yeah. Michelle wants to know, how are they easier? They do the same thing as my running pliers?
Actually, they don't.
No, they do.
They don't.
Do more.
They do more.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they do more.
German engineering.
Yeah, well, the German engineering, you know, the circle cutters that I have in the glass cutting studio in the back are German manufactured.
I wonder if they're those.
I don't think they're Silberschnitts. I don't know that they are or not.
Probably
but anyway.
I don't know.
So anyway, keep in mind, here we go. So these, put me on the close up there, Barb.
Okay.
And y'all, thank you again for that donation, Maureen. It's greatly appreciated, huh?
Yes.
So the difference between these running pliers here. Now these are my Leponettes. These are the 6.5 inch running pliers. I love these things. These are my shorties. I like my shorty running plier because they fit in my hand really nice.
And we still have some on the
We
website.
have these in inventory. They're on our website. You can order them
ConwayGlass.com.
at ConwayGlass.com. But what you're gonna see that's different about the Silberschnitts is that the top head turns, so you can chase, and your jaw depth. Okay, your jaw depth is 1/2 inch deeper.
Just a few minutes.
Okay, 1/2 inch deeper. That's a lot. Okay, so but what I'm going to do is this right here. This is what the difference between these running pliers. Okay, and we're going to do this with both of them. Are we still close up, Barb?
Yes.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is make the score. And when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I turn my glass and keep my cutter rolling. Okay. So now I'm going to start the run with these because I can't finish it. There's absolutely no way it won't happen, okay? Start the run. Okay, it started. Little pop right there. Now here's the thing. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to turn my Silberschnitts just a little tiny bit. And I'm going to go in a little bit deeper. And I'm going to turn my head just a little bit more. And then I'm going to come back to the other side. And you see, I'm running this way. See the angle? See the angle? Did you hear that? All right, I'm going to come around. I'm chasing this thing now. Now, here's the one thing that you can do once you get this done is come back and squeeze that. But if you'll flip your running pliers over, they come right out. Okay?
Now, are you saying it's going to take 2 set of pliers to get out an inside cut like that? So you start out.
No.
Okay.
What I'm showing you is that that can be
right
gotten with this. Okay, but you have to come in from both ends, just like you do with this.
Oh, okay.
Once it's run, then I would do the same thing as I did with this, where I turn these running pliers over upside down and just squeezed a little tiny bit, and that popped out. You can do the same thing. You don't have to change the pads. Just turn your running pliers over, give it a little pop, and see what happens. And that will drop right out, y'all. And you know what? That's probably, what we were looking for.
Okay.
Okay?
Tom said he went to change out the screw on his thing, and he broke the screw.
All right,
What kind of screw is that?
It is a plastic screw.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Is it? Here, let me get back on the main camera.
Tom, I don't know, buddy. I'm not. It feels like it's plastic. So,
I guess it's time to write them a letter. Dang it.
yeah.
They should send you another one. That's.
Yeah, they
Tell
should
him what
say-
your problem was. He can't get it unscrewed.
All right, Tom. They don't unscrew, buddy. It's a pin. Give me a close-up, Barb.
Okay.
I just took my top out. I just took my bottom out. It's a pin. See it? Watch. Open your pliers up all the way and watch. You ready? I'm going to push it down.
So you just, if you broke that tip, then you'll just have to
Yeah, if you
order the pads.
order the
I hate
pads.
it.
Yeah, but that's
Or
what
write
it
him a
does.
letter.
It just pushes, Tom, it just pushes down. And it comes right out. This just pops right out. Here we go. See it? It just pops right out.
Maybe he thought it broke and it didn't. I hope.
Yeah, maybe he thought you just twisted it off. It's just a pin, Tom. Get you a 3/16 drill bit and just push it right out. Looks like it might be a 5/32 hole, maybe a 3/16. So hey, Barb, while we're sharing stuff, I'm glad I figured that out. I'm hoping I don't have to replace my pads anytime soon, but yeah, Tom, they just push out. That's all they do. And if you stick something in that hole to try and turn it out, then I'm guessing what's going to happen is it's going to make it fit tighter inside the plier. So I wanted to share something with you. I remember last week we did like this little quick, easy, didn't even need a pattern stocking. Okay. Well, this week we're going to do a quick, easy, and when you're done with it, you use this as the pattern. We're doing a quick, easy Santa hat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So we're just going to cut. Well, the first thing we're going to do is eliminate this.
So you're going to do a Santa hat?
Yeah, we're going to eliminate that, and we're going to use our Silberschnitts. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's not my glass cutter. Here we go. Now this is a white, y'all, but it's a very old white. It's a Spectrum white. It's a 200 pot white. So you can hear it. It's really soft. There we go. Did you hear that? That's where I started. That's as far as I'm going with this. So remember, we're actually going to use this as our pattern when we get finished with it. Because what we want to do, now see, we're grousing. All right, let's clean this mess up here a little bit. So one thing we want to do is we want this to look really cool looking. And I want this to fit fairly nice around here. So I'm going to use the top of this for that. And now I'm going to come right over.
It's hard to see, but I think they
Hang
can
on.
see it. I know.
Hang on.
Hey.
So this is red Christmas iridescent glass, y'all. And there's nothing prettier than iridescent glass at Christmas time. This is just, you don't need to do a whole bunch of craziness. By the time you get this ground foiled or ground, it's time to use it as your pattern.
That's a cute little sun catcher that you can draw and cut.
And now, use that as your pattern. Just a little something. Have some fun. Little sun catcher.
It's upside down to them.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. There you go. That's good. There you go. Aw. See, you can draw those.
You can draw
those out. If you're a
out.
beginner, you can draw them.
Yeah, even a beginner can draw those out, grind them, foil them, and remember, you can hang it from here. Just put wire around everything and let it so that it'll stay together, y'all. It's been a very dreaming evening spending time with y'all tonight. So thank you.
It's been great. We're going to go get milkshakes tonight.
Yeah, because we're feeling a little better.
Yeah, we're feeling better.
And don't forget, y'all. Don't forget our sale on 2 ornaments or more, 10% off. 5 ornaments or more is 15% off. And a little less than a dozen up to a dozen is 20% off. So.
That's right. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
The sale is 10% off 2 or more ornaments. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did that sale back on Black Friday.
Oh, that's what it was.
Black Friday's
Black
over,
Friday.
babe.
There's Miss Mary. She come in to check us
today.
out. Come on. You want to say hi to everybody?
Where would you put the hook? Pauline wants to know.
So, Pauline, what you want to do is wrap your wire around everything, and the hook would go right there.
And on the stocking.
On the stocking, the hook would go right there, just like that. But remember, in order to keep these together and hang them like that, you have to wire them completely, okay?
Jennifer had a question that we missed.
I'm sorry, Jennifer.
What do you sand the Van Gogh glass with?
I think I had given, last time you were here, I might have put some 220 sandpaper in your kit for you in your little bag when you left that after your class a couple weeks ago. But if not, 220 sandpaper, Jennifer, and it makes a really nice smooth edge, and then we'll clean it and then seal it, huh?
And Tom, you can order those new pads. Go to our Amazon page, go to the cutting tools, the Silberschnitts, and you can link to the pads from there. And Karen, I have 2 different ones I want you to look at to pick from, so I'll be in touch this week. Well, let me get my orders shipped, and then we'll get yours started. Okay? I haven't forgotten about you.
Yeah, I saw 2 of them up there today for you.
I couldn't decide which one.
I think just get both of them.
Why not?
And then you save 10%.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay, Tom. Don't fret over that.
Yeah, we'll find that color, that flesh tone for you.
And other things, yes. Okay. Willy Wonka is barking at Miss Mary. I know. She gets to barking in every dog in America.
And it's so funny, y'all. They do Pet of the Weekend at the house, and before we come to work on Saturday, we watch it. And if there's a dog comes up on that screen, Mary stands up at Barbara's dresser and smells the television. And she's like going crazy.
Excited.
She does. Yeah. She gets so very excited.
We've almost went and, to the pound.
I know. Had they not taken that dog off that they showed us, because she recognized him, she was like, "That's my boy. What's up? Where's he at?"
Long lost
yeah, it was like, "Oh God, Mary, please sit down. We don't need another dog."
Okay, guys, take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Be well. And be happy and be merry. It's almost Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Stay safe, everybody.
And we'll see you next week.
We will see you next Monday.
Thank you, everyone.
And y'all, thank you so much for the super chats and super stickers tonight.
It means so much.
It
Thank
really
you so
does.
much.
Y'all have
See
no
you
idea.
later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.